welcome, 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 welcome. Oh my goodness, I'm live on YouTube. I haven't been live on YouTube in so long. This light is insane right now. Let's get it together. So, I've come in peace and I've come in intentions to share with you my latest offering. Actually, the biggest thing I've ever created. And I feel insane right now because I am incredibly sleep deprived and I've been emotional all day launching this and emotional for the past 2 weeks and really sleep deprived for the past 2 weeks. It's just been nuts because my first online course is here. It's on the internet and it's called The Catalyst. And it's super cheap and affordable. And you're going to love it. And it's going to change your life. And it's going to change the lives of the people around you, the people in your family, your children, your elders, your friends, your coworkers, if you want to share the information with them. I mean, the information that's shared in the course is so insane and mind-blowing that you are like, once you take the videos, you are going to want to you are going to want to share it with everyone, I promise you. So here's what it was. The most common question that I get, that I have been getting for years and years since I've been online as a holistic educator, is where do I start? The internet is incredibly overwhelming. There are so many memes and posts and videos and studies, and everyone is, especially if you're following health and wellness practitioners and educators, you have probably read and seen it all. And if you're like me, you've probably tried so many different diets, so many different supplements, so many different ways of living and spiritual practices. And maybe you're feeling lost now, or maybe you're feeling like giving up along your wellness journey because there is so much conflicting information. Should I be vegan? Should I be carnivore? Should I be keto? How do I lose weight? What water am I supposed to be drinking? Is it safe to drink tap water? What water filter should I use for my house? How do I meditate? How do I do breath work? What are different breath work techniques? Like the wellness journey, or just the next step into living an elevated life, is incredibly intimidating. And there's so much information out there that everyone is so overwhelmed and inundated with it that it honestly can deter you from even starting. So the catalyst was born. I decided that I no longer was going to be responding to people when they say, "Where do I start?" with something specific, like, "Oh, start meditating," or "Start inviting more stillness into your life," or "Start with really good mineral water that's free of this, and this." Like, no, it's all so very important. It's all so important. Toxin cleansing, sunlight, hydration and water, minerals, nutrition, medicine, supplements, breath work, meditation, movement, emotional maturity, spiritual practices. All of this stuff can be addressed at the beginning of your wellness journey if you have the right guidance, if you have simple, easy to understand, easeful guidance along your journey. So, for 2 years, I have been marinating on this course idea, and it's finally out today. It came out. And I'm seeing people enroll in the course, and people are writing me saying they're so excited, that they're so happy it's so cheap, that they have needed something like this for their parents, for their family members, that now they feel a weight lifted off their shoulders because they have a place to go for all of their basic information. And I'm so grateful that I was able to do that and create it, because I know it's going to change so many lives. I promise you, this course is incredible with all of the different mind-blowing facts and information that I put in there that is not readily available to the general public. I promise you. Most of America, most of our population, and sometimes even the world, depending on what your regulations are in your country, but I can speak for America in saying that most of our population is drinking tap water. They're afraid of the sun. They're wearing sunscreen, incredibly toxic. They are afraid of meat. They're afraid of cholesterol. They're afraid of saturated fat, thinking that it causes heart disease and heart attacks and obesity. Most of the American population is not meditating, not inviting stillness into their life. We all have thyroid deficiencies and low thyroid hormone. We all have hormone deficiencies, which are causing 50 to 60% of American women to have hormone issues like PCOS, endometriosis. So many women are on birth control. So, I mean, these are common. Like, I'm sure the things that I just named off to you, you know, friends and family members that do these things, that are cooking with vegetable oil, canola oil, that are cooking with those fake plant-based butters or the butter spreads like Country Crock and Blue Bonnet, or are just taking supplements like One a Day or Centrum from like Walmart or Target, the really cheap supplements that are full of additives and chemicals that are not serving your body. And then the minerals and vitamins in them, you're actually just urinating out because they're low quality supplements. Like, this is huge. Look, Gigi commented and says, I haven't been drinking tap water since 1985. Yes, Gigi. And that's amazing. And you know why? Because tap water is full of contaminants that wreck our guts, wreck our hormones, wreck our health in general. And in the catalyst, I have 11 chapters. One of those chapters is the water and hydration chapter. And the water and hydration chapter goes over the best type of water to be consuming, what your water should be looking like, where you can source it. It talks about plastic water bottles and even plastic reusable water bottles that we should completely not be using. It talks about the contaminants in our city water and tap water. It talks about all the different types of water filters out there, from the pitcher filters like Brita to the faucet filters like Pure to the under sink filters like Pristine Hydro to the tabletop filters like Berkey. We go over it all. I break down what all these filters do for you and which ones you really want to go towards depending on your health goals. I talk about how to actually be really cellularly hydrated, because you could drink a gallon of water a day and still be dehydrated because your cells need hydration. And there are certain steps that you need to take to actually hydrate your cells, not just be full of a bunch of empty water. So you see what I mean? Like, this stuff is not taught to us in schools. It's not even taught to people that are in nutrition schools or even colleges. Because my brother is studying right now in anatomy and different health classes, and they're not teaching all of this stuff to new health professionals that are going out into the world. And I've been sitting on this stuff for years, living a beautifully elevated wellness journey, and I can't hold this knowledge hostage any longer. It has to be out there, and it has to be super affordable. So the catalyst has been born, and today is her birthday. She's out, and the link is in the description for you. It's also going to be below in a pinned comment. Today, Friday, January 20th, 2023, is the launch day. So that means from now until tomorrow, Saturday at 6 p.m., because it launched today at 6, it's currently 6:45. 24 hours of sale. So the course is only 199 bucks, beautiful beings. Like, I could easily have charged 1,000, 1,200, $1,500 for this course because it's so much content. You're getting 11 educational, research-backed videos that are long and detailed. You're getting a no-no list of foods and toxins you shouldn't eat. You're getting a little food pyramid. You're getting a grocery list. You're getting a product list, product recommendations. You're getting book recommendations, meditation and breathwork guided meditations and breathwork session videos that are my favorite to use. You're getting a supplement list, which is so valuable because you all know I truly believe in supplements. You know, our soil is nutritionally devoid these days. It's hard to get minerals and supplements, I mean, and vitamins the way that we used to 100 years ago. So it's important for us to supplement, but the supplement industry is so hard to navigate if you don't know what to look for. And I've been a nutritionist for years now, and I know what to look for. I know what works. And I've been doing one on one coachings with clients for years, and I see what has elevated their health. So now I've come together and compiled a beautiful supplement list for you with links of brands that make small batch supplements that are actually absorbable and bioavailable to your body. It's just a priceless course, beautiful beings. And it's only 199, but for the next 24 hours, it's 155 bucks. This is unlike anything I've ever created because this is mine. You've probably seen me promote things to you all in the past couple of years, like different health bundles and, different like financial make money online type of courses and stuff like that. But none of that stuff was mine. That was me promoting it for my friends and getting a little affiliate, like a little percentage sale for all the ones that I purchased. Now, was I involved in those courses? Yes. And did I enjoy them and believe in them? Absolutely. The knowledge and everything I've ever sold to you, promoted to you, has been something I've believed in and used myself. But this, this is mine. I made this course from beginning to end by myself, and I believe in it more than anything I have ever put out because I'm exhausted after putting together this course. I put my heart and soul and sweat into this thing. So, it's here for you. It's 155 bucks for the next 24 hours. That's a fancy dinner. That's an outfit. That's a pair of nice shoes. Or it could be the next step to your elevation. It could be that next boom level of your life because you have a basic understanding of the most important pillars of wellness that we could possibly uh, attain in our lifetime. So, link is below. I'm grateful for you to even listen to me today, and I hope that you keep thinking about it, even if it's not resonating today. Go to the sales page, ask me questions below in the comments. I'll be answering them. Feel it out. Feel it out. It's well researched ancestral knowledge. I'm planning on taking down the tap water industry. Well, really, the EPA, who allowed a brain toxin, a neurotoxin, fluoride, in our water, in baby water products, like in the baby section, like in our dental products. Like, no, 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 no. We're taking down fluoride. With the catalyst, we're taking down the sunscreen industry. That's right, beautiful beings. All of you who are afraid of the sun, going out, lathering yourself in toxic sunscreen that's penetrating your dermal layers and becoming carcinogenic to your cells, meaning cancer causing, it's over, because in the sunlight chapter of the catalyst, you're going to learn so many cool tips that are going to blow your mind about the way that our bodies take in the sun and the reason why skin cancer rates have only skyrocketed and the reason why everyone's getting burned and everyone's so afraid. It's not the sun's fault. Look at human existence on the planet. Skin cancer is actually a very new thing. I'm not going to give y'all the whole course in this video. But the information in the course just lights me up because I just love tearing down lies. I love giving you truths. I don't care what anyone's going to think. I don't care. Same thing with veganism. If you're vegan, and my videos that I've been posting recently about going from veganism to eating a pro-metabolic, more ancestral diet with high quality animal foods, if those videos have not sparked something within you to make a change, the catalyst most definitely will. Because in the nutrition chapter, I am going deep about why the human body needs animal foods, why the human body is actually designed for animal foods, the fact that there are no indigenous cultures, tribes on the planet that have ever been vegan because it is completely an unnatural way of eating. And there are many amino acids and nutrients and vitamins that are actually present in the animal food kingdom that are not present in plants at all. As much as vegans want to try and find replacements, there just are actually a lot of replacements that are not effective. For example, vitamin A. We think that we're getting vitamin A when you're vegan from carrots because of beta carotene. That's not bioavailable vitamin A. You need vitamin A that your body's actually going to absorb and use in the form of retinol, which is only available in meat. It's little things like that. It goes super deep, but the catalyst is also incredibly easy to understand. It's like, think of it as wellness for dummies. Like, just like a very easy to understand, super laid out, really simple course on wellness and elevation and health and mindfulness. We talk about basics of meditation. I'm going to make you feel good and motivated to meditate again. I'm going to make you feel good and motivated to move your body again. It's just it's really, really good. So I don't want to keep talking. I've already been talking for 15 minutes. I think that's enough. If you have questions, please ask them below in the comments, and I will be happy to answer any and all of your questions. And the sales page is below in the description. It's below in a pinned comment. Click on it, read it, watch that little intro video, and just take a few deep breaths, meditate with it. Um, I can't really see how it could be a poor decision for anyone to take this course unless you know every single thing that I'm sharing in this course. And maybe you have already been on an advanced nutritional journey and you already know, but I guarantee you're going to learn something. But if you're a beginner, I've said enough. This is for you. I made it for you. It's super affordable and it's there. And there's no time limit. Unlike other things I promoted, it's going to be on my course. I'm tired. It's going to be on my website for forever. I'm not planning on taking it down. Yeah, it's there and it's ready for you. I'm going to stay on here for like 5 more minutes and answer some questions that are happening in the chat box. So if you have any questions that you want to get answered right now, please drop them in and we'll go from there. Let's see. So, Mahogany says, what do you think about the fruitarian diet? Well, Mahogany, um, everyone is welcome to eat the way that they want to, and I have zero judgment. If they're feeling good, that's beautiful. But I think that anything as exclusive as a fruitarian diet where you've cut out so many foods from the beautiful spectrum of foods that the human body needs, um, it's it's eventually going to cause some deficiencies and imbalances. It might feel good for the first 5 years, maybe even 10 years. 5 years is usually the mark when people who are on extreme diets start to feel deficiencies like veganism. Um, but yeah, in the catalyst, in the nutrition chapter, you're going to learn about bioavailable minerals and how incredibly important they are for the human body. And the most bioavailable minerals that the body recognizes and takes in and processes, and our cells love, and our brain loves, and our liver are from red meat and saturated fats. Saturated fats meaning avocado, coconut, butter, tallow, ghee. I know. And don't worry, I dispel the whole myth on cholesterol and people thinking that eggs and butter are bad for you. I mean, it's really a lot of myths that are unfolding in the catalyst that might make you think twice about extreme diets, especially if you are a woman of a childbearing age. Your body is preparing to create a child every month if you're bleeding. It takes so much energy, ATP, cellular energy. It takes so much blood and mineral content that fruitarian if you want, girl. But you're gonna need it. There's a reason why I got so much feedback after my unvegan video, especially from pregnant women or women who have been pregnant saying, when I got pregnant, that's when my veganism was over because my body was craving some eggs, craving a steak. That's why. You know, when you have a baby, your body takes 10% of your mineral stores, your body's entire mineral stores, and it can take years for you to build it back. And there are women having children out here relying on broccoli and avocados. It's just not, no. So that's my opinion on that. Paige says, oh, it went away. Yes, I got your emails today and I knew I wanted to buy it. Thank you so much for making it accessible and affordable. Yes. Yeah, it was very important to me to make sure that everyone felt like they could get this information. It could have been a lot of money because I put so much time into it, but I really want everyone to just start with this course. Like if you want to work one-on-one with me in health counseling sessions and things like that, I'm going to be like, take this course first and then we'll talk. Like let's get on the same page with some very, very important basics first. I can't effectively help guide you in the path of wellness if You're constantly putting fragrances all over your body, like Bath and Body Works and all these hormone disrupting chemicals. If you're drinking fluoride and other toxins, if you're, eating a lot of seed oils, vegetable oil, canola oil, cooking with that stuff, like no matter what herb and supplement I prescribe to you, no matter what diet I put you on, like, well, diets, of course, but like you got to understand these basics first. And then we can move forward to the next step. So it had to be cheap. All right. Casey says, do you feel that fasting can be beneficial? Fasting can be beneficial. I don't think that a healthy person needs to do fasting. I think fasting can be beneficial when you have incredible cellular emergency, like something like cancer, any cell overgrowth like that, where your body needs to take a full break in processing. I understand why there are people who have intense health conditions that incorporate fasting along their healing journey, because sometimes taking a break from food can help the body fast forward in its healing process because it takes so much energy to digest, which is why when you're really sick, you have a flu or a cold or whatever, you don't want to eat. And the body's smart. We shouldn't force ourselves to eat because it's using so much energy to make ourselves well again. And forcing a bunch of food is just taking some of that healing energy away for digestion. Digestion, the body really centers digestion as far as energy use whenever we put food inside. It's like, all right, everybody, whatever you were doing, cool, food's here. Let's go work on it. Brain's taking fuel, liver's taking out toxins, like everyone's doing their job when we have food. So I understand the benefit of it. Now, do I think we should be doing it every day, like intermittent fasting? Absolutely not. No, no, no. And in the catalyst, I'm going to explain to you why our bodies should actually be eating like within 30 minutes of waking. I mean, beautiful beings, you've already been fasting the entire time you were sleeping. Now your body's awake. In order for your body to have the proper cascade of hormones that begins the moment your eyes open and you let sunlight into your pupils, telling your body, okay, it's daytime, everybody get up, show's on the road. And then your body's waiting on the fuel to get the day started. And now you're fasting. Not ideal. Now, the people that actually tolerate fasting more are people of the older generation, 40s, 50s, 60s, and beyond. Um, Everything sort of slowed down a bit and they're not requiring as much ATP energy. And okay, that song is, I'll talk about it in the gallows. Paige wants to know if the catalyst covers how to heal acne. I never say like this will heal your acne, but there's an entire chapter on toxins and cleansing and how to effectively cleanse our body from toxins and support our toxin cleansing and detoxing organs. And that's going to do, like, that's going to help you right there. That's going to be a huge answer for you. And also getting your proper minerals in and the whole nutrition chapter is also going to be a huge tool for you in healing your acne. Yeah. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum-ba-da. Hmm. Olivia Fitz, does it cover clothing? Um, I'm assuming you just mean like organic clothes versus like fast fashion and stuff like that. Not really. It doesn't really cover clothing. I do mention in the toxins and cleansing chapter, clothes that we need to be wearing loose clothes and not tight clothes because our lymphatic system, which is our biggest toxin cleansing organ, needs, or system really, not organ, needs freedom, and it's super superficial. It's just right here beneath our dermal layers. It's not very deep. So when we're wearing really tight bras and things like that, it slows down the largest system in our body that's releasing toxins. So there's one little mention of clothes. But Olivia, you should be wearing the best clothes you can possibly get. Organic cotton, not a lot of polyester with microplastics in it and dyes and stuff like that. Yeah, many people are asking about how much it is. It's 155 bucks. It's the same price as a new outfit or a fancy dinner. Just for the next 24 hours though, and then it goes up to 199. It's 40 bucks off for the next 24 hours. Hmm. Kiachi says, how do you begin a soul's journey? How do we begin? See, There we go. That is one of the most common questions I always get. It's either how to begin a health journey or how to begin a spiritual journey. And there's an entire chapter in the Catalyst called Spiritual Practices. And I talk to you about how to develop a connection to the divine outside of religion, how to develop a connection with your ancestors, with whatever spirit guides, angels you feel connected to or you want to call upon. I talk about building in altars and using tools like crystals and stuff like that. Yeah, so if you're someone that's feeling like you're ready for that next step spiritually, the catalyst is also going to support you in that. Hmm. Hmm. Alexandra says that I'm an inspiration and she looks forward to exploring the catalyst. Thank you. Thank you, Alexandra. I look forward to hearing how you enjoy it and how it elevates you. Hmm. How do you stay hydrated? Yeah. Crystal is asking about hydration, and there's an entire chapter on it. And I talked to you very deeply about how to stay hydrated and how to keep your body hydrated cellularly. And it's not about 8 glasses of water a day. That's not even medically researched, by the way, that weird claim of 8 glasses of water a day. 8 glasses of properly mineralized water a day and proper fats, okay, then you're hydrated. Aries says, this is so interesting. I have insulin resistance and it's hard for me to find results. And beautiful Aries, insulin resistance is not a lifelong uh, diagnosis. It's not. Our bodies can recover and you can learn, especially with the knowledge in the catalyst, how to prepare your body properly for blood sugar spikes and how to help your insulin. Just all of that. It's in the catalyst. It's there. Sweet Tea Darling says, does the catalyst talk about balancing hormones? Absolutely. There are multiple chapters discuss hormones. It's in the water and hydration chapter because I go on a rant about fluoride and water contaminants messing with our hormones. It's in the toxins and cleansing chapter, definitely in the nutrition chapter, definitely in the medicine chapter. Yeah, it's there. And I promise you, you follow the recommendations from that course and you will see hormonal shifts. Absolutely. And everything that I'm saying about hormones in the course are tips that I give my one-on-one clients when I have nutrition clients and health counseling clients. And I literally have seen them heal PCOS, endometriosis. I've seen cysts and fibroids reduce in size from the recommendations and supplements that I give. So yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Hmm. What's your favorite water bottle? Olivia wants to know. I don't really have a specific brand, but it's on my website. If you go on my website under favorites, I think the Tree Tribe stainless steel water bottle is there. But yeah, just like any water bottle that's not plastic, a glass, metal, you can go on Amazon or whatever you shop on and look for like the glass water bottles that have the silicone around them. So if you drop it, it doesn't break, or metal is easier for me because I'm clumsy and glass is heavier. So I'd rather carry stainless steel. Yeah, something like that, not plastic. Hmm. Yeah. Sweet Tea Darling would like to know if the catalyst broaches the subject of fertility and midwifery. It does not cover midwifery, but in the nutrition chapter, and honestly, toxins and cleansing, because a lot of times our bodies are not going to invite in the process of growing a fetus when we are full of toxins, because the body knows that we have to get them out. The body knows that the lymphatic system and liver are overrun, overtaxed, and it will not allow your body to begin that process, that beautiful, blessed process, until you get some of that out. So that's definitely going to be a part of it. And if you don't have enough nutritional stores, enough mineral stores to even build the child, build the fetus, build the zygote, you won't continue the process, or the process might end early, unfortunately. So absolutely, if you're someone who's ready to go on your conception journey, I 1000% recommend taking the course to just get yourself on a base level of cleanliness and nourishment for this next chapter of your life. Fat Belly Jai, that's a funny name. I love how you're breathing deeply right now, makes me want to as well. Mm. I'm so sleep deprived. Fat Belly Jai. I'm working so hard on this course that I haven't slept in a while, and I'm also a mother and a business owner and a homesteader, and I have animals and things to take care of, and it's a lot. I'm looking forward to sleeping tonight for the first time peacefully in a while. So the deep breaths are warranted and needed right now to support my nervous system through all of this. Marilyn Clayton says she just tuned in and she's glad she caught this live. I had all the issues and ended up going through a hysterectomy at 30. Wow. 30. That's young. Making me go into early menopause. Do you have herbal suggestions to balance my hormones? Yes, Marilyn. In the catalyst, I talk about estrogen dominance and ways to mitigate your body's most likely because you are now in early menopause. You most likely have estrogen dominance, and I talk about how to heal that. And I also drop a really cool fact in the sunlight chapter about menopause and the way that your body takes in the sun now. So you'll want to tune into that if you're someone who is maybe afraid of the sun or you use sunscreen out of fear. Menopause is something that alters that. And so you should totally look into it. For the sleep portion, do you cover directions to sleep or inclined sleeping? I'm a big sleep promoter. Palace of Persephone. In the sleep portion, I'm covering how to get your body to produce melatonin naturally in the right way so that our bodies fall asleep easefully and so that the incredible amount of jobs that your body performs while you're sleeping actually get done. A lot of us, our bodies will still put themselves to sleep because they have to recover from the day, but we're not getting effective sleep. Our body's releasing toxins, it's sorting through memories, sorting through our thoughts, it's healing, it's like balancing hormones, it's healing so much while we sleep, it's digesting. And there are a lot of things people are doing that I talk about in the sleep course, in the sleep chapter, that are completely messing up the ways that their body wants to release melatonin to put yourself to sleep to get all those jobs done. So yeah, supplementing melatonin and the little gummies and stuff like that is not serving you at all. We need to be supporting our body's natural melatonin production. And yes, I talk about that. I don't really talk about sleep positions, but hey, here's a free tip that's not in the catalyst. Sleeping on our left side is better than our right because of the way our bodies are designed. Our body's able to digest. Cute little tip. Woo. This will be an ongoing offering. Yes, China. Today is the only day that it's 40 bucks off. It's 199 and today it's 155 bucks. That's like, you know, the price of a fancy outfit, the price of a pair of new shoes or a nice dinner. 155 and then it'll be 199 forever. It'll always be on my website, so you'll be able to get it. Does the course cover stress? Stress is toxic within itself. Absolutely. Oh, stress is all over the catalyst, Tay. It's everywhere. Hmm. I Choose Life says, why do women go through everything and not the men? That's not true because most of our American men population and pretty much the world are deficient in testosterone and they need that. They're deficient in zinc and they need that. And I talk about those both of those in the catalyst. The catalyst is not just for women. I'm talking to you men too. So those of you who have male partners or fathers or anything, the catalyst is 100% going to serve them as well. How many hours of content is in this course? There are 11 educational videos. Each one, it differs, or like some of them 15 minutes, some of them 20, some of them 30 minutes. So it ends up being a few hours, maybe like 4 to 5 hours of content. You could get through it in one day if you really wanted to, but it's really meaty. You're going to need to sit there with your notes. So I would break it up, a little bit so that I'm not like, it's a lot of information. Hmm. After the price goes up, will that price remain that way? Yes. It'll be 199 forever. It's not going up from there. Not going up from there. Okay, that's it. I've been on here for 35 minutes. As soon as I said that, it hit the 35 mark. I love all of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If I didn't get to your question, please ask it below in a comment and I will reply to it. And thank you for trusting me. Thanks for listening to me if you've listened all the way until now. Thanks for supporting me. I had a big cry this morning. I was just like sobbing when I woke up, mostly because I was really tired, but also because I was feeling gratitude and fear and nervousness for like just putting myself out there like this. There's a lot of imposter syndrome because there are so many amazing, smart people on the internet, doctors and naturopaths and herbalists that know more than me, nutritionists that know more than me. But guess what? People want to learn from me. I know that to be true. And also, I know that I am very damn smart. I know that to be true. And I also know that regardless of all of the incredibly smart posts and videos out there on the internet, people need the basics. People need the basics. That's why the catalyst is about mastering the basics. There's no point in learning about all sorts of herbs and things and scientific facts if you're still drinking tap water, putting on sunscreen, afraid of meat, you know, going on harmful detoxes and doing all the stuff that everyone's doing. Starting with the basics, starting over. Jessica says, congratulations for completing this offering. Thank you. She says, the program looks great. Thank you for going to check it out. Yeah. Before I cry, I'm going to go. I'll see you in the comments. Have a wonderful evening. And I'll see you in the catalyst. Let's learn. Let's grow. It's time to elevate. All right. Peace.